Hello everyone, welcome back. It's me, KJip. Today is the third episode of my indie devlog. Now, in the last devlog, I worked on some of the key elements of the story by creating a mind map, on which we can expand every episode. I wanted to expand on this mind map by creating a roadmap for the game. In here, I'd be able to put everything I wanted to get done for that week, or set for a specific date. This makes it much more easy to visualize what still needs to be done, and at the same time, see your progression. I decided to go with the website called Hack and Plan, because I'm pretty familiar with the way things work there, as I've used it before several times. I started by creating a new project called Indie Game, and went right into adding the tasks. Adding tasks is really easy, and you can also assign a category for each task for an even easier overview. I started creating tasks, most of them new, but also some that I was already working on, or even one that I had already completed. Another thing I did is create a story for the first level of the game. As I was scrolling through videos in one of the obligatory YouTube binge watch sessions, I stumbled across some videos that were really interesting in regards of level design. One in particular described the idea of creating a name for the level first, then making the level around that name. This stood out to me because I already had the name for the first level, called The Crash, but I had little to no idea how I wanted to create the level around it. That's why I started designing a level in my head, then tried, and I repeat tried, to replicate that in digital form by drawing it. I added a road leading up to the crash site, complete with cliffs, mountains, bridges and tunnels. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this layout of the road, as it's just a prototype for now. I'll know more once I put it into an actual 3D visualization. The main focus of this drawing, however, was the crash site, since that's what I worked on most of the week. This is probably the most important scene for the game, since it will be the first explorable area. I want the scene to be filled with emotion, anger, sadness, but also a sense of safety by the surrounding nature, birds chirping in the distance, and the rays of sunlight through the trees. And the roof of a house peeking over a rock in the distance is pretty much the only place you can go to explore after the crash. Once the road was complete, I made a pretty amateuristic perspective drawing of the road facing away from the crash site to the house in the distance. After that was complete, I wanted to get a more concrete visualization for the first level, to see if it was really something I'd, like, to see if the layout was as good as it looked in my head, and whether or not I would enjoy playing it when I started developing it further. So I loaded up Unity and started what's called the blocking out phase, or layout phase, in which you use standard untextured shapes to get a very simple look for the level, before you invest your time into creating models and textures that you would otherwise maybe not use. Please do keep in mind that this is a very, very rough visualization, and everything can be changed about the layout of the level. I mean, that's pretty much the point of making it in the first place. all in all, this week was not a very productive week in my opinion, because I didn't get to do everything I wanted this week. This is mainly because of school starting again and pretty much completely absorbing all of my time. But I will make sure to make at least some progress every week on which I can update you on. That said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and a comment if you did, because that would really be appreciated. And with that, I hope to see you all next week in Devlog episode 4. Have a great day, guys. Bye!